What's going on, everybody? This is F.O.A.K, man. It's the second episode. What does it stand for? My bad, I messed that part up. This is F.O.A.K, aka F.O.A.K, F.O.A.K. Watch me. See, now I'm going in my head. Nigga, did you spell that right? Yeah, I did. I'm Mike Terry.
I'm Abdul D. I'm happy to be here.
I am too. Now that you raised that standard, I gotta double down now.
I'm just exuding with excitement.
Shout out to the rest of the F.O.A.K family, Country Boy, Fudge.
Shout out all those guys.
Yeah, man. We'll have more people on as we continue. You know, everybody's schedule. Sometimes it clashes. Things come up.
Life's gonna happen.
We're gonna continue to press forward. Shout out to Rico. He's in one of these. You'll see him in one of these sketches. And the past one, I noticed I didn't give him a shout out the last time. I forgot. But shout out to him. Hope everything's going well. But yeah, what is this? This is a sketch show. You know, right now our format isn't perfected, but this is sometimes you got to get things started. And you got to continue to move forward to the vision. So now we in a different area.
Perfecting as we go.
Yeah, perfecting as we go, man. But like, you know, a couple of things. Like right now, yes, this looks like a podcast format somewhat. But now we in the break room. You know what I mean? It's, I know I'm killing a little bit of the mystique, but we just gonna say we on our lunch break, and we just gonna be rapping for a little bit, and then we're gonna be talking about some things. You're gonna see some sketches. And then next thing you know, we're gonna be out of here. But we enjoying ourselves, man.
It's fun. Nothing much. Yeah, just good stuff, man.
I've been seeing a little bit more of like white people saying, you know, 2 more days until Black History Month is over. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, people are more open with their racism now. Yeah, it's like the last 60 years never existed.
Right.
No, it's it's strange. And it's like, it's March now. And all I keep thinking is like, I feel like I'm getting that old head mentality. It's just like, wasn't it just January? And I'm like, hey, yo, shut up, Abdul.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, I could have been making some sketches about Black history. Like, you know, sometimes you get an idea and it's like the window's closing or whatever. But no, I don't think I did anything for Black History Month. Like I used to think, all right, I have to do something to honor Black History Month. Like, all right, I'm not opening the door for any white people. Like if I'm running, you know what I mean? You know, if I'm, you know what I mean? I open the door, I look back, somebody already there, or I just close it.
You just slam it on white people.
Yeah, like, nah, it's not for you.
I get that, yeah. I usually just don't do shit on Black History Month.
Yeah, I don't think we've set at least not that I know of, I don't think we set any standard of, hey, during Black History Month, this is what we doing. I just know in high school you would learn about it. Some of it, not really, you know, all of the history. Like I've learned more stuff about Black history, I think, after high school.
Yeah, it's like, well, I remember like yesterday was the whole economic blackout, but it's like the day before the 1st. Of course, you ain't got money to spend. You got rent to pay. Like, and plus, like, I don't know. It's that like, I didn't do shit.
I feel you, man. I just noticed we both, I mean, I'm not trying to tell all your business. I know I'm out on an injury right now for work. And I know, you know,
I'm unemployed because I got laid off. So it's kind of like
we
a
both
broken spirit. I'm just chilling, man. It's just,
I feel you, man.
Yeah, I'm on my wrestling shit.
You was talking about that. You watch AEW.
I prefer AEW better because it's more of like the actual wrestling that I enjoy.
Okay.
Where in WWE, like, I have nothing like against it, but it's just like there's just too many people talking. It's just like sometimes it's just like, all right, y'all said a whole lot of nothing.
Okay.
It's like I remember I watched when WWE premiered on Netflix. I watched
Right.
that whole thing. It was like 4 hours long.
Yeah,
Four
yeah.
matches. That was a
Right.
match an hour.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do they have? Like Hulk Hogan selling some like
Yeah,
American beer.
They booed the hell out of him.
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah.
Because he's what? Like I imagine his like beer just tastes like fucking divorce settlements and just like mustache sweat. Because that man's been divorced a lot of times.
Yeah.
Well, it's just I don't know. And plus, like like now that we're older, we know what Hulk Hogan, the type of person he is now.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, brother.
Right.
Why? What's like?
The thing is, like, I think, what was it, Mark Henry said, like, on an interview, either him or Titus O'Neil, I think it was Mark Henry, he was saying, after that whole thing happened, the racist comment, and he went back to WWE, after, like, the little suspension, I think it was like a year, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
And he went back to the boys in the back locker room, and he didn't necessarily say, hey, I'm sorry for what I said, you know what I mean? I was in a bad mindset. It was just, hey, I'm sorry I got caught, you know what I mean? I understand that could probably put a shadow on the business, but it wasn't like,
what do you say? Like,
you know,
he was
I
going
love
to
you
kill.
niggas. It was, they got me. Like,
Yeah. I remember he was talking about like he was gonna kill like Shawn Michaels in the Click before like fucking with him.
Oh, Mark Henry.
Yeah, it's like that's a person who makes threats. You're like, okay, I believe you.
Yeah, because it's not just, you know, respectfully, it's not just a big dude. That's muscle.
Yeah,
he was legitimately the world's strongest.
like that's
man.
not all big back, man.
Yeah,
It's just.
He could grab your wrist and snap it like a lobster leg or something like that.
Yeah, but it's also like there's some stuff that I see like where he like rolled up like an iron pan or like a skillet.
Yeah, frying pan.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, someone could have used that. Like, I get you're strong, but like when you're rolling up a pan, it sounds like someone asked you to prove it.
Right. I feel you. Somebody could have been frying eggs on that. Something could have been put.
Oh man.
Nah, man.
That's how much of a big back I am. I'm worried about the.
I noticed it. Yeah. I ain't want to throw you under the bus. I was like, that's the big back in you.
That pan could have been used for cooking.
Yeah. But I got big back tendencies myself though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I call it big back tactics.
Okay.
I'm just moving with a big bag.
I got to eat something. I do need something sweet.
Yeah.
You know? I do.
I'm the guy you call on. But yeah, it's I don't know. AEW is just I there's some storylines that I like, and so I saw that what's his name MJF. He had an AEW tattoo, and during like one of like his promos, he's in a tattoo removal place getting that tattoo removed.
That's funny.
And like, bro, you spend money to put that on your body, but I don't know. It's like
I think he's cool. I like MJF. I haven't really seen his wrestling. I just know I'm a fan of his promos.
Yeah, he's a pretty good wrestler. So I saw that one dude from AEW. He's on NXT now. Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like he was just okay. He never really wowed me. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like we have the Elimination Chamber tonight. Who do you think's who's in it?
It's John Cena, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Damian Priest. You don't even you know who?
I know who they are. I'm surprised that Damian Priest is in it.
Yeah,
they gave him a huge push.
Yeah, they're trying to keep him in that light of like heavyweight contenders and all that. And
I don't see Cena winning because I don't see him. I see him participating in WrestleMania. Okay. I don't see him
fighting Cody for the title.
No.
Okay.
Like I mean, it'll be perfect because he'll get the 17th win, but
it'll be like his one way to main event WrestleMania on his way out. You know.
True, yeah, but it's like I don't know. I'm a Nature Boy fan.
Okay.
I
got you.
I want him to keep having that time because he's like how old? He's like 70 shit years old.
Yeah.
He like 2 years ago he just wrestled his final match.
Supposedly. Yeah. I
Yeah,
heard he did.
John Cena's gonna win the belt, and that's just gonna make this geriatric come out of retirement.
Okay.
Did you see his last match?
Nah, but I heard a lot about it.
Bro took a suplex at 70 shit years old.
Not for you. I know he went over to, like, after the match, it was a clip of him walking over to Undertaker and I guess, like, giving him a hug, just like, what did you think? And he was like, that was bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because he passed out a couple times.
Yeah, because there was one part where his partner Andrade, he was supposed to put brass knuckles on his hands, and you just see like Ric Flair's hand just like Mortal Kombat wavering, just like waiting you to finish him.
Okay.
Yeah. There was at one point where he faked a heart attack, when it was just like, hey, bro, you're too old to be making jokes like that.
Dang, man. Yeah, no, I didn't watch it. I know they had a whole event about it and stuff like that, but like,
it's sad. Like, you ever see The Wrestler?
Yeah, with Mickey Rourke.
Yeah,
I seen that one.
It's like that in real life.
Yeah, but
he didn't die.
He didn't freaking retire. I heard he did like a run-in in Mexico after that, somewhere or something like that, or he's basically he ain't give it up. Like he's still doing little stuff or whatever.
Well, I know. I think he's still signed with AEW, but like this is the thing. Like where like I feel like I'm gonna be on the. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying this, but I feel like CM Punk ruined AEW.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, when he came in there, you can tell he was trying to be like the locker room leader. Yeah. And like people were just like, "No, we good on that. We just here to wrestle." Okay. And things didn't go his way, and he came back to WWE, and now it just feels like AEW is suffering from that because like people who don't know the situation that's why I don't like the internet, man. If you don't know the situation, people just make it up, or they just like, I don't know.
I feel you, man. It's different perspectives, different stories that you hear. I don't know. I guess I did watch AEW like when it first not really first started, but I think around 2020. Around that, when Kenny Omega was champion and he had he was belt collector.
Yeah.
I watched a good portion of that, and then I watched some of the CM Punk matches, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not doing all this work. I'm just gonna watch WWE. I'm gonna watch Monday and Friday. That's you know what I mean?
Because AEW wanted you to watch. What was it on Wednesday and Friday?
Yeah.
Also TNA, and then. Because like Kenny Omega was going over there and all that. Yeah, man, we losing the audience with all this wrestling.
My bad. But yeah, man.
Who do you want to win?
Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for John Cena. So one last main event at WrestleMania, but
he can't run. He has a huge like bald spot in the back of his head. Yeah. You just see it, like you see the comb over, like you see it flipping, like it's trying to work. Like, hey, stand still so I can cover it.
Yeah, it's becoming an individual right now.
Yeah,
but nah, man. Instagram.
Wait, real quick. Out of John Cena, The Rock, and Batista, who was your favorite wrestler turned actor?
Rock. Yeah, hands down, Rock. That's always been my favorite.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I like The Rock. I like some of his movies, but I thought Dave Bautista with the Marvel stuff was really good.
Yeah.
He was Drax.
Yeah, I like him as Drax. He's then I haven't seen that Knives Out movie.
That's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's in the sequel. Yeah.
Okay, Glass Onion, I think.
Yeah, that was really good.
I seen what was it, Janelle Monáe? I think she's in it also.
Yeah, she's sexy.
Yeah, she had like a.
She's also in it.
She had a post on Instagram basically with the titties out. I mean,
Yeah.
like it was visible. It was the see-through little fishnet, and I saved it. I'm not gonna. I was like, I need to. It's an opportunity. Thing is, I'm never gonna use it. But I just like knowing that it's there in case I ever want. What do her titties look like? Okay, let me go back and find it. That's. But,
that sounds like that's what serial killers do. Let me go back in my catalog to see what a titty looked like.
Yeah. Hearing that out loud.
No, man. Yeah, she is pretty sexy.
I just really.
With respect.
I don't want to go on to a whole tangent because I don't want to, like, you know, say we got female audience members. They like, oh, I can't watch this. It's too massage.
Yeah, today's the first day of Women's History Month.
I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm a titty man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a titty man too. I have a buddy of mine. He's always like trying to convince me to be an ass man, and it's just like, hey man, I just like looking what's in front of me.
Yeah. Like I'm not saying I don't like ass. I'm just saying
yeah,
if I had to
like
choose.
ass too, but it's just like.
So you could work. A woman can go to the gym and earn an ass. You can't earn titties.
Yeah.
Like you can purchase them.
True. Yeah.
But you can't like build them from scratch. Like I'm just saying.
You had a lot of thoughts on it. Yeah, I just. You found a soapbox and took it. There's a titty man here, y'all. Don't y'all ever forget. No, I can't purchase it.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's fun. No, I agree with you. I'm more of a breast man. I like titties.
Yeah.
And plus, like, I don't know. It's just like, just be you. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Oh no, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with you gotta be careful, man, with social media as well as like internet. You know, I'm just saying there's situations you can find yourself in if you get sloppy. Like I'm just saying, everybody knows. You know, if you watching, everybody watch porn at this point in their life. You know what I mean?
I don't, because it's a crime against God.
Okay, all right. All right. Take the high ground on me.
You thought you had an ally.
But I'm saying you gotta.
You masturbates alone. Hell no.
Supposed to masturbate in a group setting. But nah, I'm just saying, you know, like I remember, since I was younger, you know, if you're gonna watch it, you gotta make sure you close your tabs. You gotta make sure, you know, you clean your track record. You know, clean your history.
I remember, I remember I was a kid. My cousin, I went over to his place and like I used his computer. Like as soon as I tapped one letter, it was just like a drop list of different porn sites. And I'm like, oh, bro, I don't want to use your computer no more.
Right. All of a sudden, you start noticing that the keyboard's sticking.
Yeah, that was nasty.
I'm just saying, you never want to find yourself in a scenario like this. You see a lot of different fans, like people doing street interviews where.
You ever see one live?
No.
I have.
Is it more awkward, I imagine?
For the person that's like who has the microphone is asking the questions. Because I remember I was in the mall. This was like 2019. I was at like Carousel Mall, and I was just sitting down eating some dinner, and I just see like a dude like with a microphone and someone with a camera phone following him, just going up to random people, just like, hey, can I ask some questions? Like, why are you starting in the food court?
Right.
Like, people eat and they don't want to talk.
Right.
It's like...
That thing is a turn off, and it's annoying when somebody talking with their mouth full.
Yeah. You want that for an interview? Get out of here. They'd be like... You know what's crazy? Like, some of the people that do the interviews, they always be wearing, like, the most ridiculous shit. Like, I remember because the dude, he was like, I remember this distinctly. He was wearing one of those fake Kevlar vests that people like.
Okay, like a bulletproof vest. Or
Yeah,
just okay.
but it was like it was fake. There was no padding.
Yeah.
Like if you were in front of the ops, like it's over.
Right.
There's no cushioning.
Yeah.
But it's just like I like we're stand up comedians and like a lot of people like talk about like oh how brave like we are to go on stage and all that.
Yeah.
I think like it's like for me it's brave just to like go up bouncing between people like hey can I ask you a question? No,
Yeah.
okay. Like no.
Yeah, you're way more likely to get rejected.
Yeah.
Like we I did what was it? Did street interviews for Juneteenth. I
Oh,
believe it was. No, Taste of Syracuse. My bad. Taste of Syracuse in the summer.
you,
And
did you talk to the people in the drunk jail?
oh no, that's the thing.
You know,
Or, no, drunk jail.
no, like those like fake drunk tanks that they have in
Oh,
the.
like the drop tanks or something?
No, this is like for damn. You sound mad innocent right now. No, like at the Taste of Syracuse, they have like these little holding sections for people that are like way too drunk, and their friends can
Oh.
like come and like find them.
No, I have not heard of. Wow, no, I haven't heard of that. That's something to do next time.
Yeah. No, that's a thing. Like, if I was ever locked up in there, you ever heard like the phrase like "you've brung shame to your family"?
Yeah.
To be held up in a fake prison? No, I'm good on that.
That's crazy. No, but it was interesting because like some people were willing to get interviewed and stuff, but like the vendors were willing to get interviewed. But like as far as like random people, like no, like not, I heard a lot more no's than I thought I was gonna hear. Like I mean, because you think about it, like I'll just talk about what I've seen. I've seen people doing interviews online or whatever where, hey. Check your girl's phone and whatnot, and let's look through her messages and breaking up relationships. Nobody wants that junk to happen to them. So it's like I think people think that might happen, or you know what I mean. Like there's other people who do interviews and they do an IQ test and stuff. Like hey, look, if you got 12 cents and all that, and then okay, you dumb, and then they walk away. Like hold up, nigga, I was confident this morning, and now you took that from me. Like I don't know, but. I'm just saying there's reasons why I think people are hesitant to receiving street interviews and whatnot.
I mean, yeah, it's like from like a majority of all videos, it just like if it's not asking someone like what their favorite sex position is, it's always a question that's like a third grader can answer.
Okay.
And it's like, damn, bro, we failing our kids.
Right. Yes. I don't know. There's been some interesting ones that I've seen. Some street interviews. Honestly, I think they would go differently if you asked black people or different people. Like there was one where somebody was walking around and they were asking people, "Hey man, I'm this person or whatever. I was wondering how much do you make a week or a month or something like that." And the person will give them the amount. And then, hey man, what kind of apartment do you live or whatever? Can we see it? And they'll walk through the house and all that. You can't do that with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like here's an example of trying to do that with a black person.
And folks, you see that? And that's why you don't fuck with niggas.
Right. Right. You can't do that joke with everybody.
Yeah. Not everybody's your friend. We are not your ally. Right. No, I don't know, man. Like, those street interviews, like, especially like the ones where it gets like really personal, like asking like sex questions. Like, in today's climate, like, how many of those dudes you think got maced?
I'll give them out probably 25%.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, you just going up to a woman, like, what's your favorite sex position? Like, ew.
Yeah, no, it can get weird, man. Like, yeah, because I get it. Everybody trying to get on. Everybody trying to, or, you know, most people who are doing that are trying to make something, trying to create some buzz and.
Yeah, but like you said, it's out here ruining lives. It's like, you remember that show, Real Sex? On HBO?
Oh, see, I didn't have HBO like that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Damn,
I'm an immigrant. We had HBO. Damn. No, it's like, I remember, like, when I was a kid, I would watch that show when my dad. I had the perks of having a single parent.
I feel you.
It's just my dad would go to bed, and like in the summertime, like, I'm channel surfing.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, Real Sex had like segments like those street interviews, like, oh, what's the wildest thing you did?
Okay, yeah, I seen the Dave Chappelle spin.
Yeah, that's where I was inspired by that.
Yeah.
And it's like, you talk about ruining relationships. You had women talking about, I was like, yeah, I had men just do whatever to me, and the boyfriend just in the back, like,
right, like, bitch, I kissed you on the mouth.
Oh man.
I used to, me and my brothers, we used to, like, we had cable, right? But, like, we never got pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Like, that was just normal. You know what I mean? Hey, Dad, can we watch WrestleMania? No, I'm not spending $50. What we would do, we would go to the pay-per-view channel, and we could hear the pay-per-view happening, but it was all, like, scrambled.
All scrambled,
Yeah. That's how we watched everything. Like, well, I remember Royal Rumble. I mean, we ain't got to go back into wrestling. I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
That's all I was watching when it came to pay-per-view was wrestling. So
I remember when I was a kid.
He was like, I see it. I see the arena. Yeah, okay. You had to look through the lines.
Yeah.
It
wasn't like all the way scrambled. It was just like the frequency was just a little off, so you couldn't see you could make out what was happening, but like not the whole thing. I remember when I was a kid, it was one night, like something on the screen popped up saying like, oh, you have a free movie on pay-per-view that you could watch, and my dad got like super excited, and it was just like
saved up his points. Yeah.
Yeah, he called my grandmother in the living room, called my uncle Abu, me, and I'm just like, we sat down, and he goes to the channel, and it was a porno.
Oh. He's like, well, we got work with what we got, guys. We got work with what we got. All right.
It was like, as soon as he turned it, all I saw was like a black dude licking nipple, and I was just, my dad just made a noise, just like, oh. Just like, everybody go to your room and act like we didn't see that.
Right. Thanks, man. That's crazy. Some thoughts came to my mind, but I'm not going to speak on them. I'm just going to But, nah, man, freaking, some families are different, man. You know, I wouldn't say we was penny pinching, you know what I mean? We was blessed, but we just had, we had to have certain things, I guess. I don't know. I was grateful. I was like, we could watch cartoons and junk, because I done had cable, I done not had cable.
You can enjoy both, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for me, like, my dad was one of those guys, he's one of those guys where it's like, I gotta have all the channels. Like, like our like TV bill, because I pay the cable bill, and it's like almost $300, and I'm like, bro, like, you could have all this and just pay like $50 a month for like apps.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do that, but
no, he's just old school like that, man.
Oh, okay.
He just want life is only good if you have all the channels. It just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Man,
It's like nobody in this house watches Stars. Like what? Like,
Yeah,
get rid of that.
You could just get YouTube TV and Netflix. You got everything, right? I mean, of course, you got they got a bunch of different apps and stuff like that. And,
Don't make no damn sense why Hulu's $18.99 a month, no ads.
Oh man, with no ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wow.
And also, I gotta ask, like, are you an ads or no ads person?
Nah, no ads if I can help it. But like with my phone bill, I got Cricket. So if you got the $60 plan, you got a free Max.
Yeah.
With ads though, so I'm like, all right, I tolerate it. But
I can't, man. Yeah. I pay money not to see ads.
Yeah.
It's like in these apps, like it's not like these ads, like it's not enough time to go to the bathroom and come back. It's
right.
like a 90-second ads. Like I ain't young anymore. I don't piss quick.
I feel you. Yeah, that's the weird. I'm not sure how far I want to go into this, but as I've gotten older, man, that going to the bathroom is more refreshing. Like it's more like I enjoy it. I sometimes I even look forward to it. I get my movie, or you know what I mean.
Wait, hold on. Well, okay.
I get my phone.
Hold on. Wait.
I might get a drink
You said
water.
movie though.
My bad. I'm not in there that long.
But it sounded like you are.
I understand. I said the wrong word. But I'll say I get my phone together. I might get something to drink.
My brother was watching motion pictures while he's shitting. That don't make sense. That's crazy.
Well, I'm just saying.
What's the max you watch? I gotta know now.
It's not.
It's not like you watch an episode.
No. I watch YouTube.
Okay.
When I'm on the toilet, I watch YouTube unless I'm in the middle of a pay-per-view. I might, you know what I mean, put it on my phone and then watch it and stuff.
You just forget you're on the toilet.
Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie. But it's gotten better.
I ain't judging, by the way.
No, it's gotten better.
No.
My legs don't get numb anymore. It's gotten better.
You still shouldn't be sitting that long on the toilet. Your ass out open, man. No, I'm sorry.
Sometimes I have thoughts that I don't know. I don't know how it is if you live in Texas and stuff like that, but I know it's more common. I know it's more common to see snakes and stuff like that. And I'm like, what if? No, it was a post or whatever. Somebody was using the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, and a snake somehow climbed through their freaking.
Oh, I saw the video. Yeah, just. Oh, but, no, that was like.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean to go there.
No, actually, you're fine. It's just. It was crazy when I was younger. I could just watch all those pain videos. Now it's like I watch like a skateboarding fail video. Like I feel it in my neck.
Right.
It's like no.
Yeah, you see like wrestling accidents and stuff like that. Like one dude was on the top rope.
You talking about the guy whose legs bent?
Yeah, bent the wrong way and jumped.
I've never seen that before.
That was rough. But
it's like, wait, did you see Did you see what the mat looked like? It looked like straight. They were wrestling on plywood.
Oh no! I wasn't even paying attention. I know, when you in the Indies and whatnot, you ain't working with the best equipment.
Yeah, it's my God. I wonder if that guy's still wrestling. If he made it back or.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Cause you like.
Well, what kind of shows you been watching? Like I know I'm sure you get out and about and stuff like that. But like, I know I've been binge watching.
Oh yeah.
I've been binge watching like a mug, man.
Been watching. I watched Secret Levels, that Amazon show. You ever see a show on Netflix called A Love, Death, Robot? It was like
Love, Death, and Robot.
Yeah.
It's
the same guys, but Secret Levels are all like each episode. It's like based on a video game franchise. So you have one with Mega Man. You have one with.
We're not talking about the same thing now that I hear it. What I'm thinking about is Love, Death, and Robot. So it's kind of like
It's the same guys.
No, it's not like people. It's animated.
Yeah, it's animated. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we are talking about the same thing.
Okay, we definitely are.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
What's the show about you watch?
It's
gonna make a sentence.
It had like robots. It had I don't know the proper name, but it was like one of the recent episodes in the third season they had was like it was like a Chinese woman, but she wasn't like a human. She was in human form, but it was some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, but she would screech and then it would kind of draw the warriors into the sea.
Siren?
Yeah, siren and stuff like that. So it was like fantasy, anime, and just, you know what I mean, like maybe alternative type stuff. But it was interesting. It's kind of like, not exactly like Black Mirror, but it's in that fantasy realm of Black Mirror, but animated. Is that what you talking about? Or
no, this is something else. Love, Death, Robot was like each episode was different. It was like a different team writing something or animating something. Mm-hmm. And I've been watching that. I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch the last James Bond movie. It was No Time to Die with Daniel Craig. Because I read that Amazon has full rights of the James Bond like franchise. And I love James Bond, but I want to watch it before whatever they do. But what else I'm watching? Watching this show called. You ever watch MXC?
No, I haven't even. No.
It used to be this show. It was about like it was like a dumb version of Ninja Warrior.
Okay.
And it was just like all these like different contestants trying to like win a prize at the end. It was a dumb show. I've been watching that, rewatching that, and watched that Terminator anime.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
I've seen the trailer for it. I watched what was it, Godzilla -1? I think
that's the best Godzilla we've had in a long ass time.
I'm not gonna commit to that, but
I'm a Godzilla fan.
No, I am too. I like Godzilla versus Kong.
I'm not. No, I think this God's -1 was better than any of the Godzillas we got recently.
It was definitely good.
Because I saw What was the last King Kong Godzilla movie? Was it last year?
No, yeah. Like, was it New Empire?
Yeah, that shit was dumb. I did not like any of that.
Here I am loving it.
Like it doesn't make sense. Like he had like a mechanical, like King Kong had a mechanical glove.
Yeah.
Like they spent resources on that, and it just doesn't make sense. And
like, how did they get his size? How did they?
And Godzilla, like for me, it felt like he was barely in it, and I didn't like that pink design. I just looked like.
I feel you. You could have chose a different color.
No, it just didn't mesh well, and like I don't know. It's just this is gonna sound like a hard take, and I want it to be this way.
Okay.
The new Godzilla movies that are made in America.
Yeah.
Ever since they've brought in King Kong, they've just gone downhill.
Okay.
Because I like the first Godzilla movie was good.
Yeah.
King of Monsters was okay. When they brought in King Kong, I was like, man, what is this silly shit? Like I understand these are just two big ass monsters destroying a city, and they're not real.
Right. Yeah, I do know that they're not real. I do. No,
yeah, but it's like y'all could have wrote. See, like I'm turning into that person, where it's just like, yeah, you don't like anything, don't you?
No, you good, man.
It's just it just didn't hit for me. Godzilla -1, it hit like every checkpoint I love about Godzilla.
That's cool, man. And then they had like a black and white version. I did like it though. I definitely like it.
I haven't seen the black and white version.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's
my bad.
No, it's just like I don't know if you're like the type of person where like when it comes to any video games or movies, I only have to see it once and that's enough for me.
Okay.
It's like I feel like if I especially video games, or if I play a video game again, I feel like all the emotions I've had during the first playthrough is gone.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, certain stuff. There's only like certain stuff I might watch twice. Like I watched Justice League again.
Which were
Not the original one. Like they released like the Snyder cut.
you watched that 4 hour long ass movie?
I did. I was high though. So that's that. There's that. That's back then. But Avengers, that and Endgame. I think I've watched both of those.
Yeah.
Infinity War more than Endgame. But
I think
watched that.
Infinity War is better than Endgame. Like it has its moments, but Endgame. Like I'm sorry. I just said the name and I blanked out.
Infinity War.
Yeah, that was more. I just felt more fun to watch, and like the ending.
Yeah, for sure. Some movies you can be like, oh, I just want to watch this part.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you watch the whole movie and stuff like that. But I definitely been binge watching Walking Dead. Like I'll finish The Walking Dead, and I just finished Fear the Walking Dead, and then now I'm starting the Daryl Dixon, and then I'm gonna go to the Ones Who Live. Like you've been watching. Have you finished those?
Oh, I'm not a big fan of The Walking Dead.
All right, well that clears up my next question.
No. Keep asking. No.
I know.
How about I'll give you the reason why I stopped watching.
Okay.
It was the first season.
Damn. All right, you missed out.
No, it was like when they were like in that CDC hospital, and that one doctor, he's like he his wife turned into a zombie, got sick, and he like killed her, and she came back as a zombie, and you find out like no matter what happens, you're gonna turn into a zombie. And my thought was just like, well, what's the fuck? Like, why am I watching this? If y'all gonna turn into this anyways?
Yeah.
It's like I thought y'all were gonna find a cure, but no, y'all just gonna live around mouth breathers. Like,
right. I feel you. There's actually surprisingly one person who survived it, so to speak.
Yeah.
I mean, now that I'm at the end of it, but it was in Fear the Walking Dead, not the actual Walking Dead. So it's like one person. Long story short, she got bit. She had to cut her arm off. It was still leaking the infection, but she was still getting sick. And they gave her medicine and all that. It took a while. Like she was fighting it for months, and then she ended up like it was part of the story. But she ended up surviving. In a nutshell, she came back in like the finale. Her name was Alicia, which was pretty cool. Like, it was, and I ain't gonna lie, it does get repetitive. At least Fear the Walking Dead, because it's like, all right, they get separated, then they find their way back to each other either before they battle the big bad person or in the battle against the big bad person. And some of them don't, they decide, hey, I'm gonna go my own way. And then it just is a cycle of breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. But
sounds like my relationship.
but they find a way.
I did go back to Walking Dead once when they were introducing Negan. Because like my buddy was telling me, it's like, oh yeah, he kills like one character, like an important character. Yeah. It's like, okay, I want to see that done. And I was in a Buffalo Wild Wings, and they turned the music off so people could watch the episode. Okay. And when it ended on a cliffhanger, like you just see him just like hit someone with a bat, and that's the end of the episode. It just doesn't reveal who it was. Yeah. I've never seen so many white people get angry. Just like, what is that? How you gonna end? I'm like, hey, bro. Yeah. This is the first. I don't feel safe in a chicken joint.
Right.
It's insane.
Look over to you like you had something to do with it. Yeah, no. I don't like being teased like that, man. That's why I gotta binge watch it. Don't just leave it on the cliff note, and then now I gotta be anxious until y'all bring the season back. Yeah, but
you said it's still going?
No. Well, yeah, they got spinoffs, but like the Fear the Walking Dead and the Walking Dead, they're done now. So they just got spinoffs of the Walking Dead, and then Blacksmith. We was looking this stuff up, like. They got crazy amount of spinoffs. Like there's webisodes that was going on from like after the very first season. So it's like timeline wise, the first season happened, and then there's webisodes, and then there was certain webisodes throughout the seasons and stuff like that. And then some of those you see the characters actually enter the actual canon version of the Walking Dead and.
This ain't gonna make me watch the show.
I feel you. It's a lot. I'm not gonna keep up with all of it. I'm just gonna watch
like,
stuff on Netflix.
You want to watch a show with footnotes?
Right.
No, I'm good on that.
But I brought it up to ask, how would you survive in The Walking Dead? But if you're not a fan of this,
I won't be long, bro. I have asthma.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's like, and plus, like, how far would I go? I'm an immigrant in this country, like, but I don't know. I don't think I'd survive that long.
You just get you a skateboard or something like that, or
that,
some
or
way
like,
to be mobile.
Or like as soon as like I see a zombie, I'm like, hey yo, just bite me right now. And I ain't gonna try and deal with this bullshit. No, I don't know.
I feel like if that happens, I do feel like there's a population of people who are just waiting for an excuse to let go of like morals and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like all they needed is just a zombie apocalypse to be
Trump voters. I'm just gonna say.
No, but if a zombie apocalypse happened right now, I'd probably break into the axe throwing place.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, get you some weapons and whatnot.
And plus, like, I'm a recovering addict, and now that like the zombie apocalypse is happening, I'm drinking beers and killing niggas, bro. I'm sorry. It's like, no, man. I ain't gonna just do that. Like,
I'm definitely. I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna fortify the house and whatnot. Definitely gonna make sure we got some guns, some weapons, and all that.
Break into Flintstone first. Make sure, like, I'm heavily stacked up on
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm paying the bill.
That'll be our first mission. Make sure we get all the goddamn Mike Tysons.
Well, I tried to stop, but you know what? I gotta be relaxed. You start making it okay with yourself. I gotta be relaxed in times like these, huh?
You get Asians killing zombies.
Yeah, man. But no, that'd be it. I think that's something that would seem interesting.
Yeah.
Because you see certain stuff that happened in the season, like one episode the person had clean clothes on, and then next thing you know, they had a bunch of walkers behind them, and then they had to jump in this mud. I'm like, damn, nigga, I just showered, man. But and that's just regular. That's
you just broke into a Saks Fifth.
Yeah, you might not wash the next day. Like, it's just certain stuff you would have to like accept and be okay with it. But
wait, that's the breaking point for you in the zombie apocalypse? I mean, you can't shower?
No, but that's I'm just saying that's uncomfortable as hell, bro. But
you're just walking through the zombie wasteland with swamp ass.
Right. Sitting in a pool and shit.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be stink. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be attracting zombies, bro.
Yeah, unless you get with a community that can create
wash
soap.
you.
Yeah, create soap and water, or all that stuff. Farm, and if you on your own, man, you ain't gonna be in good shape like that. Like
I think it'd just be my single life now, just more harder.
Okay.
Well, man, just trying to think, like, out of all like your like the zombie media, what's your favorite? Like Walking Dead, your favorite type of zombie?
I would say so, because like they can't run. Like World War Z, that was too much. Like were
they climbing over each other?
Sprinting into it. I'm like, that's come on now. I don't want to fight that. Like, and then towards the end of Walking Dead, they started upgrading the zombies to where now they freaking open the doors, they climbing freaking, and then I watched Daryl Dixon. They upgraded it some more. They got some where they kind of like filled with acid or something like that. Or they could burn you, like they grabbed his wrist and then they kind of burned him a little bit. But I'm still learning, But I mean, I could get it though, because it's like, all right, we gotta spice this up a little bit. We gotta, you know what I mean?
It's like y'all got a 4-day head start on these things. Like they gotta burn you.
The interesting thing was, like, I went back after I finished each one. I went and watched season 1 or episode 1 of Walking Dead, and then episode 1 of Fear the Walking Dead. They was running, like the zombies was running in the beginning, and I kind of get it in the sense of like, all right, this is the very first start, they still maybe they're not really human anymore, but maybe they full, they ate that day or something like that, and then season 8 of Walking Dead, it's been years. They just been wandering around, so they ain't got energy to run. You make it okay for yourself. You like a series, you make it okay. I'm by myself. It's just me.
I could walk in front of these zombies and I'll be okay. I like what's that show? The game, The Last of Us. I like their zombies.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have to like constantly like wear a gas mask because if you breathe in there's spores, you can turn into one of them.
Yeah. You saw the season, right? On Max.
Oh right, dude! I played the first game, the second game.
No, the show.
Yeah, I'm all caught up. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm excited for the next season because it's jumping straight into the second game.
Okay.
But
I still gotta get that one. I don't know. The second. I don't mean to interrupt.
No. I thought you were talking about this. You haven't played the second game?
No.
Oh, I think I could let you borrow it. Okay. It's a great game, but the zombies in there. They just covered in like boils and like mushroom funguses and cordyceps, and that's the type of shit I'd be afraid of. Right, you just see a zombie just going down the street like, oh. It's like, nigga, I live on like I'm a child of the ghetto. That doesn't do nothing for me.
Be cracking jokes, huh, man?
It's like with like The Last of Us, there was like one, what was it?
It's gonna be some nigga got zombies fighting each other and just like, some niggas fight pit bulls and just, you got zombies fighting each other.
Oh my god, that'd be funny. Like Michael Vick during the zombie apocalypse, he just upgrades to to zombie fighting in front instead of like dog fighting.
Yeah,
that joke got dark.
But man, I don't know. You ever wanted to own like a business, like have be an entrepreneur and stuff like that?
I always had like I always had a dream of opening my own record shop.
Okay.
Yeah, I collect like vinyl and all that.
Oh, all right, that's what's up.
I wanted to be like a hybrid, like you could buy like a record shop / like you could sit down and listen to the record you bought and like / cafe kind of listening area.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Think of that. You just sit down in a cafe and then they play freaking vinyl records. They got the what is it? Not tape recorder, but
this thing's.
I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's
record player.
Record player. It is. My bad. But they got it there.
What if you just had 8-track after that? No, just like something like that, and I've always wanted to own my own movie theater too, but that just sounds like I'm bringing in the wrong type of people. It's like, because I feel like if I had like my own theater, I feel like every day would be like, y'all just don't know how to treat shit around here.
Feel like the wrong people would come and trash it and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. That's why you raise the prices, man. You have niggas getting. I mean, you ain't gotta go that far. You got niggas getting ID'd and
hey, man.
Scanned for weapons and just that just means once you do that, it's like, all right, you don't like niggas. That's
give white people too much.
Okay.
They'll be sitting down listening to this episode. Like, honey, play that part back. That's not a bad idea.
You know what? Let's do that at the mall. You know what? Let's no.
Like anyone listens to those mall security. Right. You remember the red coats? Like, sorry to like go off topics.
Yeah.
They're like,
used to work.
And like they just like follow the kids, screaming like, "Excuse me, are you 18?" Like, bro, you a grown man asking kids that question. That don't sound right.
It used to be weird, man. Like I remember.
You ever been kicked out of the mall because?
No.
Yeah, they kicked me out because like I was 18 and I like didn't have ID to prove it, and I was like, okay, like I'll just leave.
That's weird.
It was just stupid.
What was he doing? Something? Like,
it was just one of the red coaches. They always going up to like kids who
Okay.
they suspect are underage.
Probably like a Friday night.
Yeah.
Think? Okay.
It was like it was always Friday and Saturdays.
Okay.
They need to bring that shit back. No shit. Yeah. It's 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. in a mall. Why are you bringing a gun to this situation?
Yeah. My brother had a situation. He was out in North Carolina. He was driving, or something like that. I think he was driving. What was it? It was. Point is, he was like in a mall and they had like some kind of shootout in there and stuff like that. Everything was fine, thank God and stuff like that. I mean, I think they eventually got the person and stuff like that, but it's a major city in Charlotte, so it's like I don't know, newsworthy stuff happens at some point.
My dad was back when we had the Best Buy in the mall.
Yeah.
He was in the mall when there was a shooting, and he was in Best Buy, and they closed down the gates, and that's a scary situation. Excuse me, but like, I also kept thinking like, how many people that was just an opportunity.
Oh, it's still some.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, everybody get shot, but they ain't gonna take nothing.
Like, so they're walking, they're walking towards the exit. The alarm goes off. It was like, "Sir, you have anything on?" He was like, "On me? We just went through a life-changing moment.
Right.
I need my breath."
Right.
And then you just hear like DVDs in his pocket.
Yeah, right. Nigga leave him with a TV. He right there. Come on, lift that part up. Nigga, it's dragging. Come on, he right there.
Yeah, I remember.
No, don't look at me. He right there. Come on now. That's the nigga you need to be worried about. Struggling to keep.
I remember one time I saw a dude leaving that Best Buy with a PS5.
Oh, wow.
And like before it closed down, all I kept thinking was like, "Nigga, you brave. You just out here telling people you can afford shit."
Yeah, right. Yo, it got wild. Like I remember 2020 when the PS5 was coming out and people was ordering it online and stuff. And I remember a coworker who told me, "Yeah, man, I had a friend who ordered a PS5 online, paid for it, everything, got the confirmation. Then he opened up the box and there was a bag of rocks, and I was like, damn, hey, you don't pay $700 for some rocks."
See, that's when I
payment went through and everything. I'm like, damn. Now you gotta build this. You gotta fight it. No, that nigga sold me a PS5. That's what he said. Look at the documents. Well, nigga, the payment went through. You ain't got insurance on your account. I don't know.
Oh man,
That's crazy, man.
I was one of the lucky people that got a PS5 on launch day.
Okay.
Yeah, and they say money doesn't buy happiness. No, I got it, but honestly, I don't think I'm ever gonna. I'm gonna wait a couple years from buying a system right away.
I feel you, man.
There was just nothing out for a good while.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, gaming today is just $70.
Yeah, it's freaking rough, man. I might have to upgrade to get a PS5, but I'm gonna wait until go back to work. But I used to want to have. Not used to. I kind of would like to have my own business. Have like you've heard supermarket before, but I'm like, what if somebody had something like a Walmart, but it also had a gas station nearby, but also had a car wash, it's not
an all-in-one kind of thing.
Yeah. Got a freaking laundromat. I know I'm freaking putting my ideas out there, but
and everyone's listening, like, oh man, I wish I thought of that.
Yeah. Like I try to support black businesses too, man, when I can. But sometimes niggas don't help, man. Sometimes it don't help, man.
Yeah.
Situations like this happen. But I'm just saying, I don't know, man. And when sometimes when you help black people, you gotta take it for what it is. You might see some janky stuff, or it might be all put together. But you know what I mean? It's
Once the word complimentary starts getting thrown out, it's over for your business.
right. You just take advantage. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember one time when I was a kid, I worked at a Burger King, and I got this guy. It was a Burger King in Shoppingtown Mall,
Okay.
and this guy came up, and I messed up his order, and he just like, you ever just like meet someone that just exudes I'm broke.
Okay, I got you.
Like as soon as like it was just like a small order, and he was just like, "Oh, like you messed up my order. You guys don't give out complimentary burgers or anything." I'm like, "What Burger King you ever been out to? Just like, yeah, I'm sorry, things were messed up. So here's a free burger on us."
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, man. I worked. My bad. I worked at Beacon Skiff. That's the closest I've had to like working in kind of food service and stuff like that. And I told myself, I was like, I ain't gonna be like people I see online or whatever. You know what I mean? You drop a fry, you pick it up, put it back on the plate. I'm also, I ain't gonna do that. And I mean, I never like broke that, but I've seen that not everybody. Some people care, but not everybody do. So when you ordering out, whether it's a restaurant or not, I don't know. You somewhat taking that risk, so to speak. I mean, that's why I bless my food. That's the best you can do, man. I mean, you're gonna be that person who walk. Hold up, now I gotta see what's happening in the kitchen, and then you want to see them cook your food and whatnot. But
Cook my meat.
yeah, man. Pause. All right. My bad. All right. I heard meat.
See, man, all them lonely nights, man. No.
That was uncalled for on my side, my bad.
Only like times like I worry about like that type of thing is like when I go out to sushi.
Okay.
And I just like I don't eat sushi that I used to, but
Yeah.
I don't eat it that often. And sometimes I'm just like, I'm getting kind of put off by this.
Okay, just the rawness of it.
Yeah, and before it never bothered me, but I don't know what happened. It just bothers me now.
Yeah. I mess with it a little bit. Like what is it? It's
like I found out like Top sell sushi.
Okay.
I ain't like that don't sound like that's FDA approved or anything.
Okay. I think I used to when I was working security and whatnot, 2020, it was like a vendor at one of the spots I was at, and they had it like on the little tray, and it was like, what was it? Not King's Hawaiian, but the point is, it tasted good. I tried it for the first time, and I was like, all right, I'll mess with it a little bit. Every now and again, I might get some sushi. Now, it's just like the little rice, and like basic sushi. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like they got different types where it's like the salmon and all that kind of stuff. I haven't gone to that point, but I know our lunch break is getting close to an end. But
Yeah.
This has been cool, man.
It was crazy. Like we should have been back 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, we definitely dragging it.
Yeah, we on that colored people time.
Right, but now, man, I just want to say, take every day, appreciate every day you got, man. Life is unpredictable.
Yeah.
Life is unpredictable, man. Appreciate your loved ones. Refuse to hold grudges. You know what I mean?
Or if you want to, makes life fun.
Okay. But yeah, man, love your family, bro. Practice forgiveness, because sometimes you might be holding a grudge and then somebody passed away and you're like, damn, that wasn't even worth it. You know what I mean? So, cherish your family.
Love life.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Because at the end of the day, who else got you?
Absolutely, man. So just, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We enjoyed making it.
Yeah. Sorry for all the tangents we went off of. And
Yeah, man.
we'll be back with our reactions to Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I really, man.
We might have a little spinoff popping off soon, man. Where we just talk about wrestling. That way we could appeal to that niche audience and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Yeah,
'Cause I God, if Logan Paul wins tonight, I'm buying a gun. It's just some things in life just aren't supposed to go right for certain people. Okay.
No, I definitely don't want him to win, but that's I don't know. I don't know what he's. I don't want him to fight CM Punk at WrestleMania either. I just want him to be over there.
I just want him to get out of get out of wrestling, bro. No one wants you. You got your brother over here fighting like people way past their prime.
Yeah.
Like
it's a damn shame what they did to Mike Tyson, man.
Yeah, bro. You out here having Mike talking about like fuck a legacy. They don't know shit about legacy. Legacy doesn't matter. He's saying that to a 12-year-old girl.
Right, he did say that.
And that's probably because Jake Paul just probably came up to him and was like, "Hey, you mind if I win?" like that. I feel like that. I don't know, man. Boxing. I used to love boxing, and now what it is just a mockery of what it used to be. You got like some fucking tattooed up white dude just beating the shit out of niggas. Why aren't we getting up collectively to go to their house to beat the shit out of them? God, the Black Panther movement's dead.
Okay. All right. They're saying about to start an uprising. So no. Nigga, they at home. You know what?
You got this honky. I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding.
I heard that they structured the contract where Mike Tyson would make more money the longer the fight went. That's what I loosely heard that. I didn't investigate.
Really, I love Money Mayweather, but man, like, I want to see knockouts sometimes. I don't want to just see you like.
Yeah.
This is whole. Just going in and out like.
Right. When he was younger, he used to knock niggas out a lot more consistently and stuff like that. But
he knows like the paper comes with how long the bout is.
Yeah. But yeah, I know our break is over.
Now we just don't want to work.
Yeah, supervisor coming in at any point. But hey man, we appreciate y'all sticking with us. We got more to come. For sure. Hope you guys enjoy these sketches. We got more to come. We got more people that's going to be involved. We're going to have some special guests as we move forward. And this isn't going to be the permanent format. You know what I mean? We're going to continue to evolve and grow this into our own genuine enterprise, for lack of a better word. I'm excited, man. And I'm Mike Terry. This is Abdul. Shout out to Blacksmith, my bad. He in here. Being our sounding board. Yeah, being our sounding board, I haven't put together an outro. So I'm just gonna say we're gonna see y'all on our next lunch break.
Eat up.
Peace.